Hey, YouTube family. This is your girl Lock Lotus coming at you with an update on my hair or my locks. And yes, I wanted to give you guys an update on what has been going on with my locks. So I did the color in February, right? And the whole thing was to make sure that my hair stayed or my locks stayed healthy and that they weren't breaking or straightening from the ends. And that has been a success pretty much. But let me give you this update. So my color processes have shown me the weak areas in my locks. Not so much to the point where I'm just like, losing locks left and right, but I have had a couple of them pop. Now I will say this. I had this one necklace very similar to this one that was a little bigger, and I used to take it off and then pull it around this way, and then I would have to like get all of my hair from being caught up in it and pull it off, and I always pulled it this way. So it was always pulling on this side of my hair. So let me show y'all what happened when I did that. And I noticed like a few of them, look, there's probably, you see these little babies right here? Yeah. So me pulling that necklace pulled on these every single time I did it. I didn't even realize how much damage it was doing just pulling that necklace off the way that I did. And it's only on this corner. It's probably about 8 of them in this corner that I have successfully pulled out, weakened with my necklace, and then just over, manipulation, they just kind of came out because I ended up making weak areas within the lock. That is the only place in my hair that I have lost locks. And when I tell you losing a lock, it's dramatic. It's a lot. I felt bad. I'm looking at the floor. I'm like, man, this is some bullshit. But that is just, it is what it is. I mean, truthfully, I have 498 locks. I think I can spare those. They're growing back. They're not like completely gone. So it is what it is. But I do have a couple of locks. I wonder if I could find them. I don't want to try to use this video to try to find them, but it's if you can see, can you see that? You see how it's kind of like, okay, it looks strong right here, and then it kind of like fades a little thin, and then it gets stronger, and then it fades a little thinner. Like, I'm noticing those throughout my locks. And all I can say about that is that's just probably exposing some weak areas. It could have been when I was getting a retie, maybe, the needle or whatever went in, just closer to one side of the base of the lock and didn't really go in the middle. That creates weak areas. Anything could create a weak area. Just my color alone could create a weak area. So I'm noticing those, a few of those throughout, mostly in the front, because the back of my hair is really strong, except for me pulling these out. But the back of my hair is really strong. I just notice it more around this section here. This section here is always the area where if I'm going to have any type of, action as far as, the health or the weakness or the strength of my hair, is going to be in this front area here. But not a lot to get worked up about. Like, I'm cool with how everything is going with my locks right now. But I will say this, I don't know if I plan on continuing my color at the level that I was doing it at. So anybody that know anything about color, anytime you get past a level 5, you're starting to get more into like more of the high lift colors. Maybe 6 is you can still kind of like get it in at 6, but of course 7 and above is like a high lift. And I think I was more between like the 6 and 7, probably towards the ends of my hair. I probably have some level 8s down here, but I think I want to stay on the bottom half of the levels, maybe like 5 and below. So instead of doing my color next year, because I usually do my color once a year, That's also another thing that really helps. If y'all are coloring your hair several times within the year, be careful with that, you know. But I color mine once a year. Usually it's in February, and so this February I'm going to color it again, and I will do another video for y'all when I do it. But I'm going to do a shade darker, and then the next February I might do a shade darker. I don't know if I'm going to ombre myself out of my color or just kind of chop it down a little bit and then just stay where I'm comfortable. We'll see. I'll play it by ear. I'm trying to plan too far out to really be solid on that. But that is the, you know, the plan for right now. But I will say this, be careful with just the stupid things we do with our locks, because they will weaken. I had no idea that pulling my necklace off like that and, you know, pulling it and putting stress on this side, I had no idea that it was going to weaken them to the point where they would pop. But, you know, at this stage of the game, it is what it is. I mean, I don't know. It's a few of them back there. Let me see if I can turn around and show you. I know let's see. Oh, am I still in the frame? Yeah, okay. So let's see. Y'all see them? You see this? I feel like it's a whole ponytail back here. Look at this. So yeah, that's that. So now I got to deal with that and wait for those to grow back. But you know, it's at the back. It is what it is. You know, it's okay. I can deal with it. But I did want to share that, you know, since I am being transparent about my lock journey, that is something that I'm dealing with right now. So, you know, that's that. So, my little babies around the edges, I think it's two of them right over here that we're trying to get to come on in. Where is the other one? I usually braid them together. It's around here somewhere. I don't want to take up too much time trying to find my little babies, but yeah, there it goes. There's two of them. So these two I'm cultivating and trying to get them to come on in and, you know, live their best life. But for the most part, you know, I'm good with, you know, how everything else is coming in. My edges have always been like that fine hair that just don't want to stay in the lock. You know, when I get my fresh reties, how it looks versus how it looks now. But it's cool, you know. Just this past week, my husband and I went to Daytona. I did a photo shoot down there. If y'all don't follow me on my other social media platforms, please do, because I mean, I be acting a damn fool. Like, okay, so we did a photo shoot. Just a little side note, I am an aspiring swimsuit and lingerie model. So that's where I'm trying to go with what I'm doing as far as modeling or anything like that. And we did a really, really nice swimsuit photo shoot. I did 3 swimsuits, but then I also did one where I could show progress from where I wore a swimsuit last year, a 2-piece last year, and wearing it now. Follow my platforms, because I have gone through a dramatic body transformation. My before and after pictures are off the chain. I am still trying to process that, because I'm looking at them and I look at them daily now, because I just can't believe it, and I am not finished yet, you know, with transforming my body. So follow that. Continue to follow me for updates on my sister locks. I don't do a lot of videos, but I will, you know, send y'all some videos, you know, when I get a chance to film them. But I do a lot on my my Instagram. I'm trying to get my TikTok going. But my Instagram is where I do most of whatever it is I'm gonna do. I have a few pages. So if you go to I am Dana P. Matthews on Instagram, you can just go to my link in the bio and then find my other pages. So my metaphysical boutique, where I sell, you know, all of your things that you know, your daily essentials, your sage, your incense, your crystals, your candles, you know, jewelry like what I have on now, you know, that type of stuff. And then I also have my fitness page where I go through my journey and, you know, keep you guys updated on how that's going. My husband and I have a relationship page where we basically share information on how we elevated our relationship from a spirituality standpoint. And What else? What other page I got? Oh, so I launched my page for activating your goddess energy, and I just haven't had enough time to put into that one because I have so many other pages going on. But that is one that you want to just follow it and just sit and wait, because when I get ready to dig into that one, I'm gonna dig into it. Y'all know that we operate in our masculine energy, and that's something that a lot of people are talking about now. But it depends on who you're receiving that information from. Be very careful with that. But there is something to that. And once you start to really recognize how your masculine energy is interfering with your life and how you're moving shake within yourself, but also with your body, your health, your relationships, whether they be love relationships or just any type of relationship, your business, like a lot of things are impacted when we operate in our masculine energy, and we do it. I've been doing it. I've recognized it, and now I'm balancing my energies out within my body right now. So I'm sharing that information, and so when I really dig into that page and really start to drop those golden nuggets, I want y'all to be in there. I mean, because when I tell you, it has changed my life. And speaking of changing your life right now, for anybody that know anything about the spiritual world and portals, there is a Lionsgate portal that is open right now that will allow you to basically shift your timeline and change the course of your life for the better, if that's what you're wanting. So right now, between today, I'm gonna try to get this video up today, hopefully I can, between today and August 8th, really try to write down and manifest what it is that you want in your life from this point on. This is the perfect time to do it. I'm not going to dig into why this particular Lionsgate portal is important, because they have them every year around this time, but this one is very, very significant. Change your life, switch your timeline. You can do it now. The energy of the Lionsgate portal is going to be at its potent on the 8th. So go ahead and do what you need to do to make that happen. And if you don't believe me, follow all of my shit and watch me, because I'm doing it. My husband and I, we do this shit together. So watch watch how we get ready to change our life. It's about to go down. So with that being said, I hope you guys, if you got to this point of the video, you might as well go ahead and like, subscribe, share it. Go follow my other platforms. Get to I am Dana P. Matthews on Instagram, and you can find everything else that has to do with me from there. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you guys for subscribing. And let me know in the comments what you guys think, and please do not do stupid things to lose locks. So remember that what I told you when you're taking off stuff and doing anything where you're pulling or doing anything around your locks. Also, another thing that I find myself doing as my locks get older, just really quick, is when I throw my purse on my shoulder, sometimes my lock get caught under it and it pulls. So, if your locks are getting to a space where they're longer, look at this one. If your locks are getting to a space where they're longer, be careful with things like that, because they will pull, snag, and all types of things. So I told y'all, the ones right here in the front are the ones that be doing the most. And this texture up here has always been different. You know how the texture changes throughout your head, right? So yeah, different texture, different strength within the locks. Happy locking.